Hello and welcome to our first episode of PodCask by Whisky By Time. My name is Ollie O'Donovan. I'm the co-founder of Whisky By Time, and I'm joined by my partner and co-founder, Tom Marler.
And it's great to be here.
We're going to be talking all things whiskey today and take you through the journey, give you a real insight on how it works, what we do and how we do it. To say the least, we're pretty excited of having the pleasure to do this. And again, we're looking forward to take you through the journey.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that I'm only here really to keep you in track, to make sure you stick to the point and answer the questions.
Yeah, I will do.
But let's bring up at this point, there is no such thing as a silly question.
Yeah.
Don't want to come across like a headmaster, but there ain't such a thing as a silly question. So if you're listening or you're watching and there's anything that we've left on the table that you don't feel is unanswered, drop us a line.
Yeah, no, perfect. So again, it's about you getting to know more about whiskey and us giving you the insights on how it really works.
Well, I think it'd be nice to give everyone a little bit of history about us, Ollie, a little bit of history about the company.
Yeah.
No War and Peace. Again, keep it as structured and as simple as possible. But yeah, where did it all start, mate?
Friends first, Tom and I, for many years. And then, being in the industry a long time, we went independent because we saw...
Acquaintances.
We saw what needed to be done and we took it to another level of how we want to do it. So if you're not going to fix it, then we'll do something about it and do it if that makes any sort of sense. So we thought, you know what, let's do it ourselves. We come up with a perfect formula, and Whisky By Time is the brainchild of how we look after our clients and utilise the platform.
Yeah, I suppose that's a skinny on it, and that's probably all the guys are interested in. But let's get to the nitty gritty, Ollie. The old famous F and Qs. So how did I get started then, mate?
Right, again, great question. Again, we jumped the gun with me. We offer a tasting event every month to come and greet us and see the fibre of who we are. It's very simple. We always say it's not the size of the step you take, it's the direction you take it in.
Yeah.
So we want a relationship for 5 to 10 years with our clients because that's how long it takes to accumulate and build. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term plan. And again, it's a nice nest egg building scenario we're doing for our clients.
Yeah.
So one way or another, you come and see us first. We have an open door policy. And it's very simple. Once you're confident and comfortable, which we as brokers want, not 100%, we want 200%. We need you 100% confident. We need 100% comfortable. We believe that's coupled with the education. That's why we're here today.
Yeah.
There's not enough people know about how it works.
Yeah.
So it's very simple. You lit whiskey mature in barrel. We're going to go into more details later in the podcast, but it's about if you are fed up with bank-based products and you feel that you are subject to the macroeconomies of society that could pull down your portfolio, whiskey is a very, very good alternative asset. And when times are tough, keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Times are tough, have a drink.
Yeah. And so for all of those people that are considering maybe buying a cask of whiskey, why go for a brokerage and not direct to distillery?
Great question.
I think these are questions that need answering, because actually to the layman or to the uneducated mind, my assumption would have been 10 years ago that I'd rock up at a distillery somewhere and buy a cask.
Yeah, no. So we get access and we get the best access and the best prices because of our buying power as Whisky By Time anyway.
Yeah.
So the economies of scale working for our clients is we benefit on the buy and the sell. So we want to make sure you get the best price in and the best price on the out. Our policies are truly intrinsically linked, i.e. when we sell you out, you'll clearly see if you do it as when everyone comes on board, that we charge 10% of the profit and the profit only on the back end. Okay, that's how confident we are on the sales of what we do for our clients. So you invest 10,000, you cash you out at 20, we take 1,000, you take 9. I'm sure you'll not begrudge us that. But again, it takes time, it takes relationship. And what I want to harp on about time being the most precious commodity. Everything that's worthwhile will take time. And I think that you've got to understand with the whiskey market is that it's what you do in that time. So we build relationships with our clients so well. And it's purely that, a great relationship with your broker and then you have a byproduct is a very successful portfolio. Yeah. Repeat that. A great relationship with your broker, the byproduct is a very successful portfolio.
Yeah.
And what you and I we speak about this a lot. We've been our bank up and we say, can we speak to so-and-so? You never get the same person.
No, correct, yeah.
Whisky By Time, one of our USPs is the fact that you have a broker and he'll be a broker for the whole career of your working with us.
Yeah.
Because you get to develop and get to know people.
Yeah.
And once you know the true grain of what they want, we can bespoke it to their needs.
Yeah.
That's where the success happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, you brought up a key point there as something that I want you to expand on. Is you mentioned portfolio kind of giving the impression of more than one.
Yeah.
We know it's very important to have a varied and mixed portfolio.
Yep.
A lot of people wouldn't. Do you want to expand on why?
Yeah. Before we go there, Tom, it's a great question, mate. I think that we talk about how it's stored because, again, we're assuming this is what we're doing. We're assuming that people know how it works, how it's stored. So you open an account with an HMRC bonded warehouse.
Yeah.
They will fully insure and store your product and your commodity. And they look after it like it's royalty.
Yeah.
Okay. It's investment grade. And I always say the two Ferrari scenario, you know, one Ferrari is done Le Mans 24-hour every single year, and there's one that's not even
200,000 miles on it.
200,000. He's had the guts ripped out of it.
Yeah.
It's just getting ragged around the track. And you've got the same Ferrari that's never had the light switched on. It's in a dark storage container. It was immaculate. That's us. You know, two exactly the same products, but they're not.
Yeah.
So the HMRC and the bonded warehouse keepers look after that in immaculate condition for ultimate retail value.
Yeah.
So you'll open an account with HMRC.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to remember that there's a lot of companies out there that don't have the facility we do. That's why Tom and I moved away from that scenario and that the way you traditionally would invest, because Scotland doesn't care. You know, they don't care. They're just warehouse keepers. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to get involved, you have to march to their tune. So we was one of the first to actually give clients their own private accounts.
One of the first and one of the only.
Yeah, you know, one of delivery orders, which we talked about after, which is very important. So the commodity is yours, and the best example, which I hate, I swear it, mate. I hate is that we're like an estate agent for whiskey. You invest through us, not into us. So you receive your commodity, your title deeds, which is a delivery order.
Yeah.
Your own private account. So anything that happens to Whisky By Time, heaven forbid, mate.
Yeah.
You know, your product as a customer and a client is fully insured and stored, and nothing will happen to it. So you rest in the fact that you are fully own it. And a lot of companies out there act under an umbrella. Again, I'm not here to throw money at companies or anything like that, but
yeah,
it's another reason why we moved away to their own thing.
Yeah.
We saw that niche, and again, security and safety comes first. Once a client is safe and secure, mate,
yeah,
then they can really enjoy the distillery tours, the uplist, the appreciation we show clients, and really fully enjoy it. So when your asset's safe and secure, you know, Bob's your uncle's father, you know?
Yeah. So I suppose in summary, you acquire your cask or casks. It sits in Scotland in a bonded warehouse under full security and protection.
Yeah.
And your title deed, i.e., again, something we don't like to say, but it's the best way to explain it.
Fully yours, not ours.
It's fully yours. You get your delivery order, which ultimately is kind of like a logbook for a car.
It's exactly the same. So you're
not going to sell a car without a logbook.
So when you come on board with us, mate, as you well know, and again, it's for the client here, is the fact that you invest through us, not into us. So you'll see the buyer, which is the client, and you'll see the seller, which is the distillery or the option trader.
Yeah.
Which is a broker.
Yeah.
It's full transparency with everything we do.
Yeah.
So and I think the more transparent you are with this market, the better it is. The more safety you can show your client, the better they feel.
Yeah. And
once you establish that relationship, which again, we're all about relationship risk all the time, you can really, really look. Again, the world's your lobster, mate.
Yeah. So coming in, varied portfolio. Why is it good to have a sprinkling across the regions as opposed to just go in, pardon the pun, balls in with just one area?
Right. So we have analysts, we are traders and brokers ourselves. We've got great financial background. We know exactly how it works with any market. And my nan always taught me, don't put your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that too. With any portfolio, especially one of a stockbroker, you diversify across all the sectors.
Yeah.
Absolute risk is absolute risk. You wouldn't just buy one cask. You spread it across. We geographically not only spread it across the Highlands, Lowlands, Camerton, Isla, whatever it may be, because we haven't got a crystal ball.
No.
Okay, we're doing our best to make sure we show you a diverse portfolio in return. But the more shots you're on target and the more you spread your risk, the more it increases your chance of success.
Yeah.
Simple as, mate. You know that.
I suppose it goes down the old adage as, past performance is a good indicator for future success.
Yeah.
But obviously nothing's guaranteed.
Again, this is it. So, look, and we always have this conversation about the clients that come on and go, I love whiskey and do that. Great. Well, whatever you like, European, what tastes good. I mean, I'm drinking a nice bit of Harbin here. Again, you may hate it, but who cares? We're glad we're down to performance. Just because you consume it doesn't matter what you think about the taste of it. It's what works best.
If it's sitting in a warehouse compounding nicely year on year, then who cares what it tastes like? Kind of thing.
The peats at the moment are performing so well, but 99% of the new whiskey drinker won't like a peaty taste.
Yeah,
they say it tastes like TCP.
Yeah.
In fact, with the Scottish banning peat burning now, and working the market is governed by supply and demand, this is a perfect storm in a teacup scenario.
Yeah.
You want to buy the peat now, just extinct.
All right, so bringing it back in again, you've got your portfolio, you've held it for 5 or 6 years, you now want to get out. Talk me through the process, mate.
Right, so we always have a predetermined exit for all our clients, okay? You have to have an exit in mind before you even enter the marketplace. We have a plethora of private clients who will take on the whiskey for another journey. Distillery relationships are that good that we can actually sell back to the distillery because they'll buy their own juice, their own products. You've got to remember the market, Tom, and again, it's all about cash flow for them.
Yeah.
It's a capital intense market. A whiskey's not a whiskey till it's 3 years of age.
Yeah.
So you've got to wait 3 years to get return. And any good whiskey is going to have to be aged in the barrel.
Yeah.
So distilleries aren't going to sit on that for 10, 12, 15 years without return. They'll go skin.
You've got to keep the lights on, pay the staff.
Yeah, exactly. Energy rates going up, inflation. So what happened, the way we step in, the mechanism we work, and this is great, we've come across this now, is the fact, look, we buy at a suppressed price because there's no demand when it's young.
Yeah.
We sell whenever there's demand at a high price, back to the distillery, back to clients, whatever it may be. If you've got something uniquely rare, which we've had before, a few mechanics go through, auction house.
Yeah.
Probably the most expensive way to sell out, to be honest, but they take 22% gross on whatever you sell at. They don't care what you bought at, but at the same time, there's multiple exits for us to get out. And again, we only did in the blue chips.
Yeah.
So again, I'm glad we talked about the mechanism that we buy young, you sell old. You buy low, you sell high.
Yeah.
And that's simply what it is.
What I'd really like you to try and get across to our investors and potential clients is why is a DO so important? What are the tax benefits for anyone acquiring a cask? And what assurances can you give about safety and security?
Okay.
If you had to sum that up in the next couple of minutes.
Anyone that's going to invest in the market wants to know they're capital safe, secure.
Of course.
Delivery order ensures the fact that that's yours and yours only. It's your title deeds, it's your logbook to your car.
Yeah. It's
your ownership. Okay. So without that, you don't fully own it. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, the HMRC, they are unbelievable at looking after these goods because they want to make sure it's immaculate because they want to tax you. Well, it won't be us, but whoever takes that to be bottled. We don't do it. That's not.
Yeah.
If there was armour guards, I'd have armour guards, put it that way. I think
Yeah.
you can actually get an armour guard to protect it if you transport it. This is one of the options. Well, we don't need to do that.
No, because chances are it's not going to be the Incredible Hulk robbing the lorry, is it?
But there is an option there. That's how serious they take it.
Yeah.
So that security is massive.
Yeah.
I took a client once, quick whirlwind. I took a client to see a couple of casks from his Macallan, and he was like, he's taking it because he goes to the warehouse. We take the clients to see their stock, see it, and touch it. He started taking photos, and the warehouse keys just smashed at his hand. So what are you doing? And he said, would you walk into a bank vault and start taking photos of people's security boxes? And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Millions of pounds of whiskey there.
Yeah.
Look, obviously he's an investor. He's not going to. He's trying to case the place, but
Yeah.
this is how serious they take it.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a top client of mine. I was a bit like, well, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But he took the slap on the wrist pretty well.
Yeah. But really, when you think about it, should have known better, maybe. Hopefully you're not watching.
Yeah. But safety and security is imperative first before you get into any market.
Yeah.
Not only you've got the title deeds, you own that fully, and then Everything else just naturally flows with the appreciation, how wonderful a market can be for a client potentially. But that's, like I said, you nail on the head. You own it, it's yours. HMRC, very robust on what they do. And the platform that we provide, I like quite a lot. Again, I don't hate saying that, I'm not throwing mud. We provide the DO. And if you haven't got a DO, then you need to start asking questions. It's really important, honestly. I can't stress it enough.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, so I own a cask of whiskey. It's up there somewhere in the Highlands in a warehouse, and there's a tornado. I say tornado because we've never had one, so the chances of
in Scotland,
yeah, it blasts through the warehouse and rips my cask to shit.
Okay,
where do I stand?
Well, it's a grave shame. It will push the price of the whiskey up because there's less in the world of it. And this is great. I'm doing my part, by the way, today to push the prices up. Consumption is a key factor.
Yeah.
No, you're fully insured.
Yeah.
We're not underwriters, we're not insurers, we're not warehouse keepers, we're your broker, but we couple up with the best in the world to make sure you have full coverage. Your cars are fully insured, they're stored in immaculate condition. Anything happens to them, and in my whole experience, I've been in the market 17 years now, mate.
Yeah.
And a few grey hairs to tell a few stories.
I hadn't noticed.
No. But what I'm saying is this, that I've never, ever in my lifetime ever seen anything happen. These guys are on it.
If it did, you're fully insured up to market value, not your purchase price. So if it's tripled, quadrupled, 10 times...
No, they come around and revalue it every year because it's an appreciating asset. They independently go around and revalue it for you. So we work with the best bonnet warehouses in Scotland. Every year we'll get an appreciation value for it. And if it did happen, a tornado or a dragon come along or whatever you think's going to happen to them, which is very unlikely, you get full market payout. You get full insurance.
Perfect. Well, I think we better get you a black coffee and take Blake there.
Thank you very much.
Talk to me about risk.
Right, okay. Every investment carries a certain level of risk, right? You know that. It's a spirit of investing. They can go up as well as going to go down.
Sorry, mate. Let me expand on that. I don't think people need to be taught how to suck eggs. You doing this?
You know, asking the question and telling the answer.
Risk as in, from the first port of call, I want to buy a cask of whiskey. With buoyant markets like whiskey is, there's always charlatans because charlatan will follow a buoyant market, right?
Yeah. So you're basically saying, why work with Whisky By Time?
Why work with Whisky By Time or any other credible broker against some boiler room? Ultimately, how do you distinguish what brokerage to go through?
Do you know what? It's funny because I'm glad we're talking about this because a lot of people that are saying they're whiskey brokers or in the whiskey game, how do I know your company's legit? How do I know you're a reputable company to work with? And that's one of our biggest hurdles. And it's great because we can, again, with this reason why we're doing it today, we host so many events, but the risk is about the process and the approach, I think, to anything in life. But with Whisky By Time, I can only speak on what we do is the fact that, we work with the best whiskey critic in the world.
Yeah.
We work with the best bonnet warehouses.
Yeah. We offer the delivery order.
The delivery order is your ownership.
Yeah.
Someone tells you you own something, but not giving you the title deeds to it, it's completely different.
Yeah.
If I buy a house and don't get title deeds,
you can't sell it.
Yeah, but if you don't know, you don't know. And again, we're assuming people know this. So
is that the same for a cask of whiskey then? If you don't have a DO, you're going to struggle to get out of it? Or
look, a DO is your title deeds. If you didn't own a house or it's owned by a collective, you'd have to get the collective to respond to sell.
Okay.
But if it's yours, you do what the hell you want with it. So we offer the whole entirety. And again, there's companies out there that can advertise it. I'm not hitting mud at all, but I'm saying how we do it and why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Why we're doing it. We offer full security to our clients. On a delivery order is a piece of paper you co-sign, and it shows you the seller, and obviously we know who the buyer is. It's us or the client, and so it's fully transparent. We're just brokering that deal, so you're getting direct access. And what the delivery order also does and proves to you is that you're getting the best price.
Yeah.
Am I getting a fair price in the market? Well, look, you're buying straight from the distillery.
Yeah.
You're buying straight from the option trader.
Yeah.
We've got no airs of grace about it. I was always told never, when you're broking a deal, you don't want to show all your cards, but complete wrong advice I got. In the whiskey market's completely different.
Yeah. It's almost a polar opposite of that, right?
It is 100%, mate. You know, you want to know where you're buying from.
Yeah.
With a full MOT, as
Yeah.
it were. And I'm trying to speak in sort of analogies whereby new clients, because this is what we're trying to do here, is show you how.
Yeah, so if I was a new client and there was a proverbial checklist that you wanted to tick off, in your opinion, what are the key things they need to be looking for or not looking for?
So provenance is key, yeah. So we provide
one provenance, yeah.
provenance, yeah. So we provide exactly where it's come from, where it's been, and where it's been.
Yeah.
And when I say where it's been twice, is because casks can get moved from place to place.
Yeah.
Okay. We try not to move our casks. We try minimal.
Yeah.
Keep it. If we can keep it distillery, we keep it distillery.
Yeah.
And they'll hold it there for you under your name. But it's still a private account with distillery.
Yeah.
Okay. But ultimately, what we really, really, really drive for is that, again, it's the logistics for us. Pain in the ass for us, but for the client, I don't care. They just want to make sure they're protected. But that's not our job. We take that on for you. Is that you have your private account? It's like a bank account in the form of whiskey.
Yeah.
So your whiskey will physically be moved. 1 ton of whiskey will be moved on the back of a logistics lorry and put into your private account.
Yeah.
When you go and visit your whiskies at the Bonnet warehouse, not only do you have your own dashboard to show you your cask.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. For all those people, for everyone that wants to go and see their cask, which is great, and we encourage it.
Yeah.
There's 20 that are too busy to jump on a plane to Scotland for a day. Where do they see it?
They have a relationship with the HMRC.
Yeah.
And they're called a cask operative under the HMRC.
Okay.
Called a duty rep.
Okay.
So, because as much as I can say how good Whisky By Time is, and you know, people want, is it real? Is it not real? You're going to speak to someone that's employed by the HMRC and have a license under the HMRC saying, there's your cask, there's the real list of alcohol, there's WV, more importantly, it's ensured that the value you've got. Okay. That's nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
We're just your broker.
Yeah.
We're just giving you access to this stock at the best price.
Yeah.
And sometimes the Bonnie Warehouse guys, they even wonder how we get the best prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't give away all your secrets.
No.
But yeah. At the end of the day...
Stop drinking so much then, mate.
But what I'm saying ultimately is this, that the full transparency is that you not only have me as your broker or one of my agents as your broker.
Yeah.
You've got a cask operative that works for the HMRC looking after your stock.
Okay.
So we don't work for each other. We work alongside each other.
Yeah.
It's just congruency of partnership.
Yeah, sure. So obviously provenance is imperative. Assurances of safety and security.
Yep.
What else would they look for in a broker?
So
to mitigate against a risk of going with the wrong person or wrong company.
I'm traditional, Tom. Like you want to meet your broker.
Yeah.
I don't care how busy you are. At some stage, you want to take it seriously and make some real money.
Yeah.
Make the effort. Yeah. We've got some big poppers on our books.
Yeah.
And after a while, they all want to come see you because you're making good traction and good returns for them.
Yeah.
We have an open door policy at Whisky By Time.
Yeah.
I'm at 60 Cannon Street. Come see us anytime.
Yeah.
The only rule I have is that I'm at the office from what? You're gonna laugh at this as well, you idiot. I'm at the office early, 6, 7 in the morning, and I leave. Well, I can leave whenever I want.
Should we say that you have been there at that time?
Yeah. Okay. Look, listen. Well, ultimately, what I was saying is I'm available from 6 in the morning if you want to come and see me.
Let me guess. Weekends for family.
Weekends for family. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But this is the truth. So come and see us. If you can't make, the reason why we host these tasting events, which everyone's seen on Instagram, is the fact that it's about building a relationship. And when we had 80 clients at our last big event.
Yeah, it was a great day.
You can't police or listening to everyone's saying. You know, they're going to have their own experiences of what they've experienced with us.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're going to talk good of us. But we're that confident at Whisky By Time that we put you all in a room, new or old. 9 times out of 10, it's been 10 out of 10. An old client fits a new client, and they'll do the selling for us.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I wish I could kick back and have a drink, but I've got to be professional at all times, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was going to say, yeah. Just making up for it this morning.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you understand that. This is again, I'll come down to relationship, trust, confidence, belief.
Yeah.
Only thinking we talk about risk, Tom, going back to that, is the fact that risk is a word that people associate with being dangerous. Risk is just is a word by you've got to take a risk to get reward.
Yeah.
Yeah. but you take the risk once you're happy with the risk that you're involved with, i.e. the right company.
Yeah.
We tick all the boxes for that.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And that's why we are here again today.
Yeah. So provenance, assurances of safety and security, full transparency, look for in your brokerage or in your broker, you want him or her accessible, full transparency. Anything else that's going to, in them early stages, mitigate against the unscrupulous behaviour of some people.
Carelessness.
Yeah.
Good place. Look, before you get involved in any marketing, dipping your toe, like I said, come and see us.
Yeah.
That's it. And we pride ourselves. We put ourselves up there on that.
Yeah.
Come and see us. We've had tasting events, as you well know, mate.
Yeah.
Where people turn up that aren't clients.
Yeah.
Come and meet the team.
Yeah.
Or you get involved. Why not?
Yeah.
And when you meet, and then again, old clients do the selling for us.
Yeah.
It's just what we're salesmen at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you Castle Whiskey. How do we do it? Fully open.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's how it works. This is my experience. Don't take my word for it. I'm going to sing Whisky By Time from the top of the trees.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's my company.
Yeah. Speak to XYZ that has been with us for 5 years.
Yeah, there's been through these emotions before and taken the plunge, as it were. If you or had this like, I'm not happy with my bank-based products or what it may be, and I've looked into whiskey and never looked back scenario,
Yeah.
So that's why we hope to do it every month, mate.
So ultimately, it's all about transparency.
All about transparency. All about offering yourself up. We're busy, but we're never busy enough not to see someone.
Yeah.
If you're interested, I said I've run a company, but I was always make time to have a hand in anyone that's interested in coming and working with us, or investing with us.
Yeah.
If you're going to look into me, I want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to kick a few tires or you're going to invest £1 million.
Yeah.
I don't care. Thanks for the interest.
Yeah.
Must be something there. And
which don't again type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just very grateful for the fact of people looking into the whiskey market, looking to us.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I spend time with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
And again, like I said, with the full transparency thing, our wives and our kids don't come to them, but our family come to all the tasting events.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah. We've got a family there.
Yeah.
Mel's the most all good person in the world. She probably doesn't want to mention it today, but she just goes there and people want to know Mel. They want to know more about me, and they just don't want about the whiskey. They want to get involved more about.
I suppose they want to know if the stories are true.
But again, this is what we do. We're very, very interrelated. Like we really try to make sure that people become part of the community.
Absolutely. Probably should have covered this in the questions before. Really, I feel like I'm flip flopping a little bit, but I can't believe that I haven't mentioned the tax benefits of investing or acquiring a whiskey cask. Do you want to talk a little bit about that, mate? Because actually, it's a pivotal piece of information for anyone entering this market.
Yeah, and it's easy when you know how, right? And if you don't know, you don't know. So it's again, we make the assumption that people know it's tax free.
Yeah,
it's madness, right?
Yeah.
Again, we're not going to be your best performer. I know we're not going to be your best performer. We don't champ to be your best performer.
No.
We want to be a staple in the cornerstone of your portfolio,
Yeah.
Consistency is what we provide for our clients. And the fact that it's coupled with the tax-free edge, it's a massive pull factor for us, mate. You know it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you get to the grade of meeting your clients and really, after a few glasses and going for dinner or whatever it may be, you get to know clients. Everyone boils down to the fact that I just love it because it's tax-free.
Yeah. So it's a tax-free acquisition. And why is it tax-free, Ollie?
Because it costs us a waste in chattel. Because of the angel share, and I'll go for that again. Over time, the actual literage in the barrel will come down.
Yes.
The potency of the ABV, the alcohol by volume, will come down.
But by minuscule amounts.
It comes down, mate. You're looking at some really old stuff, it will come down quicker than the younger stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because it draws from the barrel. But ABV is the potency, the strength of the alcohol. And what we specialise in is not only having a high literage, but also the high ABV, and that's what we call investment grade whiskey. Anything less than 45%, 47%, you got to look at bottling.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, I do. We sell whiskies at 63%.
Yeah.
It's like having a very high lease in the top area. Again, like I say, you've got to have them both together. And what it does, it gives you more options. And when you're investing in anything, you've got to have a clear and apparent exit.
Yeah, sure.
So the more options you've got on an exit, the better and lucrative, more returns you're going to see, right?
Absolutely.
So we're talking, when you've got a high ABV, either you can sell to a bottler or distillery, and if it's very high, what they do is they water it down and make more of it. So that's more appealing to them.
Yeah.
And that's when it's very, very high, mate, yeah? The leach is obviously there, it's protected and it's held in wrapped in cotton wool scenario, yeah?
Yeah.
So again, the higher the ABV, the more power in the barrel, I like to call it, the better it is. So anytime you invest with us, your ABV is going to be extremely high because, like I said, bottler can either take it on from you afterwards and water it down and make it more appealing to him.
Yeah.
They give you a price. Or for the next person that wants to take it on for the next 10 to 15 years, they'll still have that strength there to do so. If you haven't got the power in the barrel, it limits your options, it limits your exits, and it really puts you down. So we eradicate all of that and make sure that everything is as strong and potent as it can be. And the RLA and the OLA, real liters of alcohol, the original alcohol, is minuscule in the addition that comes down. So we hold it in the best conditions possible to minimise this.
Yeah.
But we capitalise on the fact that it does come down.
Yeah.
So whatever you lose in the barrel, you don't really care, to be honest, because what you're going to gain in capital growth and appreciation.
Absolutely.
And a nice little is the tax-free bonus.
Yeah. So ultimately, in a nutshell, it's classed as a
Wasting Chattel. Yeah.
Acquisition because it's a Wasting Chattel.
It's weird because a lot of my clients, strange one, this as well, we laugh at, got a lot of doctors, haven't we?
Yeah.
And most of them specialise in liver and gut.
Yeah.
So they must know the demand for alcohol. I feel they must deal with a lot of people. Sad to say, but it's true.
Yeah.
But they're massive investors. And we're talking about supply and demand. We've got so many dollars to invest in whiskey, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to drink it to appreciate it.
To appreciate it, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they really understand the tax-free, and they also understand the demand because they're dealing with people.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sad to say actually, but we won't do it.
We won't do that.
Yeah. No, listen, mate. I've got to say, for the first one, I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed doing it. That's probably the first time I've done that. Done it to anyone over the age of 12. But enjoyable. Yeah, thanks, mate. Good one. You throw me a little bit there, mate. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I think we've probably covered off the frequently asked questions here.
Yeah.
So it probably brings us to a natural end. But like we said, if anything that you feel we've left on the table, and if we haven't quite been clear on anything, you're welcome to email in or give the office a call, and we're happy to have a conversation. All right, guys. Well, we hope you've enjoyed it. Here's on to the next one.